and we value and hold the beautiful doctrines articulated in the Westminster Confession of Faith. That's a document that Presbyterianism was kind of launched after. That was in 1653. Okay, it's an old confession. All right, but it's got a lot of beautiful doctrine, a lot of beautiful truths articulated in it. I mean, when I had to memorize that catechism, it's like hundreds of these deep theological questions. And I remember I was like, man, I gotta memorize this in seminary. You know, it was a task. I mean, I put it to music, I did everything, I put it to rap, did everything I could to memorize it. And but I remember as I was digging into this, like there were times when I wept because the doctrines of God's grace are so beautiful, so powerful. The sovereignty and love of God that, like Ephesians 1 talks about, it's like before you were even created, God knew you and He loved you and He called you to be holy and blameless in His sight. That's how valuable you are to God. That's powerful. Doctrines of grace they're gonna move you and compel you into all types of. We need to know the doctrines of God's grace, but we have to acknowledge and recognize the Westminster Confession of Faith is incomplete and was written in a monocultural 1563 context by a homogeneous group of people, you know, empire-educated white men. And it falls short of capturing the full scope of the orthopraxy our orthodoxy must lead us to in the world we live in today. And I'm using some big words here. Orthodoxy, orthopraxy, I have that there at the top of page 5. Orthodoxy simply means right thinking. Orthopraxy means right action. And orthopathos means right spirit, right motive. All three are necessary. Okay. Let me move along here. So we have a creed, and once again, we're going to be developing creeds and confessions. I want us to start using some older creeds that resonate with things. I want us to draw. If you ever discover like a cool African creed or a cool Asian creed or a cool Latino creed, like, let's bring that into the body of Christ to learn from it. You know, let's celebrate all the diversity of God's kingdom. You know, that is one of the things. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, why is the PCA such a white denomination? Because for the most part, we've only brought in white creeds and confessions. So it's going to resonate with one particular culture. I think part of our cross-cultural value system is saying, let's draw from the rich theological heritage of so many other cultures that have creeds and have confessions